hit that button any damn way. Run it
That man
back.
is down in her. He is all the way in. I'm trying to fit. I want to be there. I want to be on
Dig
top
deep.
Nigga, where's you at, bro?
Deep.
Okay, that's my shit right there.
Am I started all the way over or just
Yeah,
where I
all the way.
All the way. We starting the song
Run it
over
back.
too.
Sleep, you doing all this shit.
Everything. I thought I told you.
You just a cancer.
Yes, sir.
That type of shit you into. Listen to what the man's saying. Get you ready.
Spit but don't swallow, y'all. Adoshiamatic.
what I thought was a dream was too real for my body to take. Waking up by a release of calm and my bed soaked and wet. Soft, gentle touches gives me chills. Soft, gentle kisses makes my pussy wet.
Yes, sir.
The way you open my legs, my body just followed. Without waking me up, the rubs gives me a warm feeling. You slip your tongue across my lips,
All the way through.
making my pussy jump and wet at the same time.
Hallelujah.
Turn me over and went to work, pulling my lips, sucking until I moan. Going back and across my wetness, grabbing my hips, pulling me closer, up and down and around, giving me such pleasure. Starting to come and pulling away, pulling me closer and sucking, spreading my legs wider, tasting all of my sweet juices that flowed out. Sucking until I'm dry and cleaned up, every last drop. Starting to go faster and faster. Here comes nut 2 and 3. As I beg you to stop, my legs start to shake. Each pull, suck, lick brought out a different level and a movement. As I started to come, I couldn't stop. Damn. Woken up by a moving tongue.
Right. Oh, yeah. Right. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you said damn. I was like, damn.
Hey, she was thinking, right.
Listen, because a damn is a good thing.
Nasty
It's a bad
as fuck.
thing.
Right.
You know that one word that just has so many meanings?
With a lighter.
Damn.
That's for her.
That's what it is.
So
I
when
don't
she said, I automatically
It's in
think,
front of you.
damn.
Oh shit.
Wow. Listen, if there is any minors on here,
I'm sorry.
go to bed.
They should have been in the bed
That part.
with they drug dealing ass.
My life.
Jesus.
Right, what you call them?
All them kids on drug dealers out.
Yeah.
They sleep or they either vampires or drug dealers. One.
Right, right. 'Cause they call it vamping. They call it vamping.
Yeah.
Y'all better not be being nasty neither.
So,
Little nasty
Got
ass to
home
sleep.
5 o'clock.
This is your-
My son, what's up?
this is the first and first time only I'm going to ask this question.
Oh shit.
Is there any questions?
About what the fuck you just said?
Okay.
What kind of questions about what? I can think of something to ask.
This is the
Okay.
opportunity because you know I don't answer questions.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so can I challenge you for
Wait.
They ain't said nothing about challenge. I said question.
This ain't the Cosby Show. Ain't no challenges today.
Not for today.
You said this ain't who show?
Cosby Show.
Right. Right.
I got a question. Miss Taz,
Please.
Miss Tasmatic, can I ask
Call
you a
on me.
question?
Go ahead.
What's the emotional state in that?
Was that relationship sex, or was that just, one of them, take me to Pound Town?
Right. All the way around.
That nigga surprised your ass with a
That was
Groupon.
actually
Not a group one.
a connection.
Oh, that was
That was a cyberspace sex.
That nigga said cyberspace.
Meaning the universe takes over and neither one of y'all have control.
Yes, sir.
And then every time y'all get together, just sparks,
Yes.
firecrackers,
Sure.
yeah, all types of shit
You
that
got
just
little
happens.
hearts beating, not like the cartoon characters and shit. Yeah, right.
That's the type of shit where you get fireworks on the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th,
Don't forget the 7th.
Wow.
and the 7th.
And
Shit.
the 12th to keep it holy.
Hey, you made it all the way around.
You know what? Shit, that's 30 days. That's
the whole calendar.
That's 31 days out of the month.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
That nigga said she got Baskin Robbins at home 30 flavors, nigga.
Let me ask
The
you
Fast and the
I
Furious.
I don't know if I want to hear your
When you
question.
do your nasty poems, is there any holds barred? Is there anything that you won't write about? Or is there anything that when you are in the midst of writing that you yet to write about? Or that you like I said, you have some kind of guard on not writing sexually? Like how intimate and realistic are you willing to go with your poetry?
It all depends on
How high you are?
No.
Shit that I was not talking about.
No. It depends, because it can be a song that I hear that give me a word that triggers my thought. It can be a movie.
But how deep are you? Like, how much are you willing to do?
I'm still opening that box up, so I don't have a problem that's going as deep. It's just what's gonna trigger my mind to go that deep.
Apparently, he ain't got a
So is there anything
right
right now on top of your head
Always
you write about that?
The only thing that I don't write about
every bit.
is negativity.
I'm saying sexually. Of course, not negative. I'm saying the sexual part, with your sexual poetry, erotic poetry, is there anything that you won't write about?
No, I've written
Oh, I know.
some things people haven't heard that's a little bit deeper than that.
I'm sure.
So, you said, is there anything you won't write about, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I mentioned the song, the reason I mentioned the song, because when she said it, I've heard youth talking about it, where they were talking about spitting in the mouth. I'm just confused on what does that do? Can anybody answer that?
It will cause a fight.
Well, I don't know about that shit over here.
It's causing a fight.
It'll get you stabbed in the neck.
You spit in my face.
It don't get you, but
What
I
it do?
guarantee you will not.
Okay, what
Say
does
that again,
it
baby.
do?
You like that? I enjoy.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I don't even think that.
I don't even think that it's proper or healthy. You understand me?
I mean,
However,
it's
but
healthy either.
I'm gonna tell y'all what the issue is. We in a generation where people are not submissive. So when women
submission is earned, though, sweetheart. We talk on that.
No.
Let her finish.
That's not what I mean. With women, if you want to keep a man, you really cannot overrun him. There's no, if not a man that's a man. You understand? If that's what you like, you know. And so there's a lot of women that don't submit. So because these, you know, we be bosses and we got our own businesses and we don't need a man for nothing and we can take care of our own kids and we ain't gotta cook. We don't need. They go.
Men don't give a shit about none of that.
No, when sexually they can just
Dominate.
Right, where they can be like, look, where you could just be like, look, this is what I'm giving, and people and men that like have money, like, you know, like Trey Songz, like the person you've seen it done with. They've already done so
but they
much.
get their mouths spit in too.
Right,
So
and it's like they've already done so much, so they like the weird stuff.
I done done
freaky
something
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, something new.
That's
I don't think
so
it's cool.
I think that's more of a fetish. I think that's more of a fetish.
Absolutely.
That's more of a
Because it's
fetish.
still not answering my question.
That's
Like
more of
they
a fetish.
said, I believe it's just a fetish.
Because I've actually known somebody, a male, that have asked me, and when I got asked the question, I got in the car and put in 120 miles an hour. Because one, I didn't understand it. I couldn't reciprocate to it. I couldn't wrap my head around it. And I'm like, one, why would you want me to put you in a goddamn dog cage in the closet for 2 to 3 days?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, my brother.
That girl said she was fast and furious out that bitch.
My brother, James Blackboy, say, so what if you spit on a girl coochie?
That's not in her mouth.
That's not in her mouth.
That's different. It's not in her mouth.
Okay, but that's what I'm
I mean, if
saying.
you
This
eat pussy,
generation,
you
they're
spit anyway.
not.
Why the hell you
innocent.
But this is the
get
older
over
man
that.
that wants to get in the dog cage and be locked in a closet for 2 to 3 days.
The reason I was
That's a fetish. I did food sex, so that's a fetish.
Yeah.
That's a fetish.
But you spitting in somebody's mouth is a fetish.
Right, but
You sucking on toes is a fetish.
normalizing fetishes now.
But what I'm saying is,
and I'm making it a form.
let me say this. I get what you were saying as far as in. I mean, I still don't get it per se for me, but I get what you're saying with the dominance and the submissiveness with, you know, a man doing that, you know, and I would agree. I'm gonna make a contradictory statement on myself, but like I said, if it was just a man doing it to the women, then you understand? You got the girls doing it to the girls, you got the men laying on their back, the girls spitting that. Listen, I always thought of spit. When people spit, it's because of something nasty. You understand what I'm saying? When you spit, like if a person just outside, if you hawk up cold, you spit. That's nasty.
But what if it's been going on, but now it's just
It's been going on. It's been going on. It's just the new generation bringing it out more.
So what you saying is,
But if you spit in my mouth or try to spit, I'm gonna knock the shit out of you.
so
I
wait,
can knock you for what
so what
but
you
I'm
saying, a person that spits spitting on you because they think you're nasty?
No, they're not spitting on them. They're
I mean,
spitting in their
your
mouth.
mouth. You're spitting in
It's a
somebody's
nasty
mouth.
habit that some people
It's
get
just some
turned
people
on
get
from.
turned
That's
on
it.
like that.
Yeah, but that is.
You want,
You're trying to understand something that you
ask the
can
person who does that.
I don't get it.
We
Or
don't
do it
get it.
yourself.
Right.
We don't get it, so I can't relate to it. I can't answer it. Cause me, I'm going to jail. Cause bitch, I'm gonna punch you dead in your throat.
Y'all have y'all lives. Ask them. Ask somebody. Y'all ask on your live. Listen. Do anybody have sex? And when you have sex, do you spit in one another's mouth or have
No,
someone?
they already said no.
I know young people, and I don't know. I can't say I know that they do it. But they
I know some people not probably gonna admit it online.
What am I doing? That's why.
But can y'all explain to me, even if you don't admit it, maybe you've talked to somebody.
That could be a
or
question that
had
we
a
put in
friend
the
or something, the following
Adoshiamatic.
thing, definitely.
That's a question we can
have
put in
to-
the group.
Yeah.
So therefore, we can get responses and answer it from that. Cause we're not gonna get the feedback.
Yeah, tonight because it's late and we're getting ready to end a
and
little
to that
bit.
question, does it require emotional attachment to be able to spit in somebody's mouth? Or is it just
Exactly.
something you do?
Right.
I
Do
really
you
wanna
do
know.
it with any and everybody? Like, make
Let the
me
record
understand.
state.
But like Lady Tass just said, we're gonna even go ahead and end it for those who got it and would like to answer now. Go ahead, but if not, we'll leave it for the next show.
Make sure to touch back on
They
the
say
next
that shit for the lady show.
No.
You started it on tonight's show, you gotta
Hold
finish
on. But see, it's not only for the ladies.
I know,
Because
I'm just
men
saying.
are the ones that actually do the freaky ish.
Not
9 out of
we do
10,
some-
they
look,
take
we
more
do some
initiative
shit.
to do it than women.
Listen, it was a motherfucking man asked me to put his ass in a closet. Listen, in a dog
Of
cage.
course.
Well, I had a
No.
man. I
You
used to
should
do
have put
phone
his ass in
sex.
that cage, put a
And
tight
left.
collar around him,
And
put him in the
left.
closet and put the leash on the outside of the damn door.
And left his ass.
No,
Took all his
I
shit.
Put the phone right there within reach, but he was just right there, just can't get it.
Just dial 911.
No, listen, you guys, like, I used to work at phone sex, and the conversations that you hear with these people will drive you freaking
That's
crazy. I've had a man tell me he wants me to take his nuts. He gave me the rope, the color of the rope and everything. Take a black shoestring, tie his nuts up, and slam it in the door.
I've seen that.
And I couldn't understand that because I was confused. Who the hell want their nuts
You
beat
got
up
men
and
like,
slammed in the
like your
door?
nuts to be kicked. Like,
I've been kicking them
Like
nuts before.
but
That shit ain't fun.
He was one of those people. That's what he wanted. He wanted his nuts kicked. He wanted them beat up with a hammer. Like I was saying,
But
all
see,
types of wild
That's an
shit
issue he got with his wife.
He'll be like, ooh.
See, that's something
But-
that you would say is a fetish. Real quick, the spitting on the mouth. Once upon a time, I would have said that was a fetish. But now it's just like, you know how it's a trend. Like there's a trend going around.
No, damn
now
trend.
spitting
There's
is
something wrong with you. That's a fetish.
Oh God! You know what? No.
All right, can we talk about something else?
What we need to do though? No, I know we probably want to switch the topic, but this is some shit that's going on in real life. The next show that we do, this topic needs to be brought up. This some real nigga shit. And the reason I say that, I'm sorry.
Because it's real niggas doing it.
It's real niggas doing it, but look.
But
That's not no real nigga then.
It's a topic, but we will actually need someone who does it.
Right, but I'm telling you, if we want to bring somebody in, I will. I will bring a couple
Yeah, but we have
in.
to
I will
set it
bring
up
a
for
couple
that.
in. No, of course. We're gonna
But
discuss
we can-
it. We can bring a couple in on discussing these crazy ass fetishes because I was sitting down talking to them, right? And we got on the topic of sex. And when they went to saying all types of this wild crazy shit, I'm like, damn, I ain't afraid to admit my age. I'm 40, shorty. So I'm like, damn, I'm 40. I ain't never did no shit like that. You got me buzzed up, nigga. You know? But she's like, oh, it's so intriguing. It is really good. You don't know what you're missing. No, bitch. I know what I'm missing. Nasty ass saliva going in my mouth. It could be some type of disease that's in his mouth because you don't know who cooch he done ate and he's spitting that shit in your mouth. You talking about you sucking up the cum and then you spitting. Look here, man.
Rainbow. I just
There's a problem.
Oh, what?
A rainbow? A rainbow kiss?
What's a
I don't know
rainbow?
what the fuck
A
that
rainbow
is.
See,
kiss
I'm
is
still learning.
the woman sucking the man off, him coming in her mouth, and then she goes to kiss him and put it in his mouth.
And if he let
Oh.
And it's
That's
called
a rainbow
rainbow.
kiss. Rainbow kiss.
me,
I just found
See,
that out maybe